Guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I am super mega excited because I'm here to share with y'all the hottest lesbian movies that I would highly recommend you also watch and support. This one has spiciness, just the chemistry and everything between the ladies are just giving what it's supposed to give. So let's get right into it and not waste any more time. So first we're gonna start off with Below Her Mouth. It is a 2017 Canadian romantic film. It follows Jasmine, a successful fashion editor is living a seemingly straight life with her fiance. Her life changes when she meets Dallas, a confident roofer during a night out. Despite initial resistance, the two embark on a passionate affair over the weekend. This forbidden romance forces Jasmine to confront her desires and actually embark on a new venture, realizing that she is falling in love despite her being engaged to her fiance. So when her fiance returns, he basically caught them too, and he makes her make a decision by basically leaving Dallas. In this case, her leaving Dallas, but obviously they just couldn't stay apart from one another and they could find a way back to each other, even though it was a very like emotional, situation when they went, their separate ways. This one is available to watch on Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV, and other, platforms as well. And yes, this one got super amazing ratings. And then moving forward, we have Summertime. It is a 2015 romantic drama. It follows Delphine, a farmer's daughter from the countryside, moves to Paris seeking independence. There she meets Carolee, a Parisian activist. Their romance is tested when Delphine must return to her conservative family farm, following her father's health issues. As the only child, she is forced to basically return and help out with the family farm and just being there, taking care of everything while they figure out their family dynamics and everything that they have going on. Obviously, Carol decides to follow Delphine to the countryside to keep their love alive. But later on, things changes as Carol has to return to the city because of, her projects and everything that she has been working on. And there, the relationship starts to get tested again. But one thing I have to say is that the moments of these two together was definitely giving what it's supposed to give. The movie is also very popular. In this case, it's available to watch on Netflix and other platforms as well. And also, this one got super amazing rating because the chemistry between those two was definitely giving like what it's supposed to give. Super spicy, super hot, and it was just definitely delivering in every single box, in my opinion. And then moving forward, we have Benedetta. It is a 2021 French movie. The story follows Benedetta, who joins a convent in Tuscany at a young age. As an adult, she begins experiencing desires that she never had experienced before. Benedetta ends up developing a passionate lesbian love affair with a novice named Bartolomea, who sought refugee in the convent to escape her bad family situation and environment that she was dealing with. So she actually ends up finding, a safe space in the convent where Benedetta is also at. The film intentionally leaves the ambitious Walther. Benedetta is a genius, visionary, or a manipulated fraud, or a, victim of her own delusions. Yes, so Benedetta goes through a lot. And one of those intense moments that she goes through is with Bartolomea because of, just the situation that they have developed and also, the moments that they had together, especially for how the movie ended. This one is available to watch on Apple TV. And in my personal opinion, let me tell you, this one is a really good movie. It's a really good movie. The quality, the acting, everything was giving supposed to give, and the chemistry between the two was also delivering in every single box. And then moving forward, we have another classic one, and I feel like this one just, was also clicking every single box in my personal opinion. Love Light Bleeding. It is a 2024 surreal romantic thriller. Basically, Jackie arrives in town while hijacking a bodybuilding competition in Las Vegas. She meets Lo at the gym, and the two fall quickly and intensively in love. To help Jackie, training Slow provides her with something causing her to lose control. They get into a crime and they end up basically, hiding the crime, but obviously things didn't go as planned because things started to get a little bit more complex because of the family dynamics that actually ends up getting involved in the situation. This movie is available to watch on Apple TV and Prime Video, and one of the reasons why I wanted to put them on the list is because, in my personal opinion, I definitely do feel like the dynamic that this two was, giving definitely delivered, like just the chemistry, how they came together, like the intensity of their relationship, just, also a little bit toxic, we can say, in that matter. But let me tell you, this one is something else. The only thing I definitely didn't like was the ending of the movie. I didn't get it. I feel like it was a little bit unnecessary, but still the moments they shared together, the chemistry and all of it was definitely giving like good vibes. So yes, that's another reason why I had to edit. And then moving forward, we have the Duke of Burgundy. The film was released in 2014. It follows two women, Cynthia and Everly, who lives in a surreal isolated European village inhabited simply only by women and, mannequins. They are both focused on each other. The film begins by depicting Everly as a submissive maid arriving to the state of the cold, demanding Cynthia as they like role playing. Can you basically see them getting into this different role when one is more submissive to the other, when one is more in control of the other, and the other one is just a yes ma'am, yes man type of vibe. And it also ends up building up the chemistry that the two actually ends up developing when it comes to, just their affectionate, way with one another. This one actually got low ratings. It was a big disappointment, but in my personal opinion, me personally, I have enjoyed watching the movie. I feel like it definitely did deserve a little bit more of a higher rating. I do feel like the chemistry between the two was delivering, like I already said. And yes, it is actually available to watch on quite of a good amount of platforms. So if you guys want to seek it out, I will highly recommend it. And hopefully the ratings go out, even though it was already released in 2014, like almost over 10 years ago. I still do feel like it's a really good movie that didn't get enough credit. That's just my opinion. Then we have Atomic Blonde. The movie was released in 2017. After nothing, noticing Delphine tailing in her Berlin, Lorraine confronts her at a bar. Unlike the graphic novel source material, which features a male contact, the two develop a brief but intense romantic and intimate relationship. The subplot ends tragically when Delphine is eliminated in the third act after the discovers evidence that David is a traitor. It's just unfortunate that I didn't get to see more scenes of them together. They would just have made their relationship even more good and even more intense. And to be honest, I feel like the scenes that we got of them together was definitely delivering in every single box. That's just my personal opinion. This movie is very popular. Like, it's available to watch on Netflix and Prime Video. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, it also might depend on your location. But yes, this one, let me tell you, the chemistry that the two was giving is like, yes, they just had that fire with each other. They just wanted to spend time together, but obviously they also knew that they were in dangerous situations that could lead them, in order to be in a complicated romance. So yes, they were not like in a romantic relationship. They were just like hooking up occasionally with one another, and obviously they start to care for one another. But unfortunately, things didn't go as planned, and one of them actually ends up getting eliminated, and that's just, the plot of the situation. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments. And if you guys know any other hot, spicy lesbian movies that you will recommend watching, please don't forget to like, please don't forget to comment it down below in the comments. That will be very helpful so that I can possibly do a part 2 of this list. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support. I hope I see you guys again at the next video, and goodbye.